this is all part and parcel of what I've been harping on about a little bit for some time now, and also what I've explained in my wholesale training course, all about the way Amazon's moving towards brands, and people who are building brands on Amazon are being rewarded for that. And part and parcel of that evolution of Amazon is Echo. Echo is obviously in Australia now, but what Amazon is trying to do is there is currently a crazy land grab happening between 3 different companies, tech companies, Amazon, Google, and Apple. And it's a massive, massive land grab to control the conversation that happens inside your home. So those 3 companies have each got their own variation of an Echo. They've each got their own variation of that. And what they're trying to do is get that Echo in your home so that they control the conversation, they control the Internet of Things within your home, because that will be a ludicrously big opportunity for those tech companies, also for us as well, but in a different way, going forward, all right? So that's the background. What that's meant is that Amazon is now favoring voice search, so through an Echo Dot, for instance, over typed search. And we can see it most clearly when we go in. Let's maybe go to Amazon.com, because that's going to give us much more distinctive data, because it's a much more aged marketplace. But let's just go in and think about a niche like fire extinguisher. I don't know, anything. Fire extinguisher, ooh. Fire extinguisher for your kitchen, all right? So here's the niche. Fire extinguishers. You can see at the top, advertising, all along here, all advertising. You can see here, sponsored. And if we come down to our organic results, so position 1, which is this, posi number 1, position 2, posi 2, posi 3. So Amazon's Choice outranks the bestseller, which is new. That's new. Okay, that wasn't the case 6 weeks ago. That's a new event, a new thing that's happened. So what does that mean? Well, Amazon's Choice is when you speak into your Amazon Echo, and the choice is what you get sent. So if you order a fire extinguisher using an Amazon Echo, then what you get sent is that product. That's what you get sent, okay? So, and it even says, here's the search term for fire extinguisher kitchen. So if you're in your home and you say, Echo, I want to order a fire extinguisher for my kitchen. And I'm going to talk about that in a second, the exact way that's phrased. Fire extinguisher for my kitchen. Here's what you get sent. So what that tells us, again, just to reiterate, is that Amazon's Choice is being favored in the SERPs, search engine results pages, in the SERPs, over even the bestseller, which clearly tells us that's what Amazon's prioritizing, and that's where they're putting their attention. So it tells us that. So also, what it also tells us is, because of that information, we have to alter the way that we do search engine optimization. So I just did a big update on my Amazon SEO course. AmazonSEO.com.au. So I just did a big update on this, all based on what's happened recently with the algorithm. It's called an A9 algorithm. What's happened with that algorithm now that it is clearly favoring choice over anything else. So that's the first little bit of the puzzle for that, Elaine. Second little bit of the puzzle for this. So that explains what it is. Amazon's Choice is, just to specifically answer your question, is what you get sent from a voice search done on an Amazon Echo or a Dot or something like that. Okay, so that's what it is. Now, what that means is this is huge for SEO, because what it tells us is the way that we are searching for products on Amazon is changing, and so we must adapt our listings to stay ahead of the game. So one of the updates I made in my SEO course was all around staying ahead of the game. Part and parcel of that is thinking about spoken search terms, fire extinguisher kitchen, versus typed search terms, fire extinguisher for kitchen. So if you think about what you say, it's not the case that you say in a staccato kind of fashion, fire extinguisher kitchen, just to kind of break it up like that. You don't do that when you talk to anybody or in an echo. You say, I want a fire extinguisher for my kitchen. So that ought to be your search term that you try and rank for if you're trying to get the Amazon's choice. And indeed, right now, that's what's working for those kind of things, all right? But if you're trying to get the bestseller badge, which is different, then you should stick with single words, because that's what you type in. So when you come here, you can see I typed in fire extinguisher kitchen. I didn't type in, I want a fire etc, etc, etc. I didn't type that in because that's a spoken search phrase versus a typed search phrase, and they're very, very different things. I hope that helps. I hope you get the difference between those two things. And so the thing to do, of course, is to update your listings in the back end to include more phrases. And you might want to do that. If I was doing that, I would be putting that, and indeed this is what I've updated in my thing, I would be putting it in, so this is all enhanced brand content, but I'd be putting it in your product description. I'd be working it in there, actual phrases. So if you're looking for a fire extinguisher for your kitchen, if you've ever asked yourself, I want a fire extinguisher for my kitchen, so I'd be working in phrases like that into my description so you can rank for them. All right, it's happening fast. It's moving really quickly. You know, Amazon's constantly updating things, but right now, that's what's working. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much, much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.